Freedom Speak Up Guardian role came into place after some high-profile concerns were raised. There was a report commissioned by Sir Robert Francis, and one of those recommendations was that every trust must have a Freedom Speak Up Guardian. I decided to take up this role. I felt that the role matched my experience and also been involved in concerns that have been raised, and I just feel that it's a very beneficial role to myself to help people raise their concerns to the correct level. This may well be that we signpost to across to maybe human resources. It may be that we work the union, or it could be that I help people raise this concern to the correct level and support them through the process where possible. Some concerns that come to my attention are quite often around bullying, harassment. It may well be about some grievances that they've got, and what I do is I help to go through the process and making sure that the proper process is being followed. I've got to make sure I remain impartial and that I have a balanced approach. Everything it comes personally to me, and nobody else gets access to any information that comes my way. And immediately I meet with people, I actually spell out to those people that I'm not here in place of your line manager. If something concerns you, I'd like you to come and speak to me about it. And even if we've got it wrong, it means that we're having the concern raised and that we can deal with it. If something is brought my way and it's to do with safeguarding, child protection, hate crime, staff or patient safety, as a registered nurse, I've got a responsibility to raise that as soon as possible. But as soon as we have a discussion about anything that may mean that I would have to maybe breach confidentiality or talk to the people, I would have that discussion with the person first who's raising the concern. I feel very passionate about any concern that comes my way, and of course I want to deal with this in the best way possible. But I make sure throughout the process I keep people updated on any actions that may or may not happen. However, sometimes the outcome of the concern raised, I cannot get to the amicable solution the person wants, and that sometimes is because of confidentiality on the part of the other person or other situations being raised. So sometimes it's very, very difficult, but my main concern then is that I make sure the due process is being followed, and then I speak to people in a way and hopefully we get to an amicable end to the concern. An integral part of my role is that I make myself very visible throughout the trust. I visit the 6 main sites, but I get out to all the remote areas as well. I'm on StaffNet, I do a regular blog, and I've got my own slot at the trust induction, which happens monthly. I've been in the role now for about 18 months, and what we've seen with the trust we work in is that people feel comfortable raising concerns. We've achieved an increase in concerns raised. That pleases me because I feel that people are feeling more open now in raising concerns and having more confidence. We appreciate it that this isn't an easy process. So right throughout I will be supporting that person, hopefully to an amicable end.